What's up, y'all? Today, I'm going to be talking about manifestation. Manifestation. What a thought, concept. There might be a lot of um, apparent skips in this video because I might be pausing and then restarting the recording as we go because I don't necessarily want to stick y'all with a bunch of my dramatic pauses while I'm waiting for this information to fall into my Toru. So, because I kind of want to make this video between 5 and 10 minutes. Manifestation. It's pretty vast concept to wrap one's head around about how even to get started talking about it, because we can manifest in a lot of different with a lot of different results, types of results, categorical results. We can manifest physically, we can manifest mentally, emotionally. It's a matter of putting into our environment that we are immediately in the here and now, and affecting the change, exacting the change that we know that we need. So I'm not going to talk about manifesting materials of the world outside that which is our self, and that being the etherical self, the mental self, the emotional self, and the physical bodily self as well. But beyond that, when it involves other entities, forces, vibratory frequency containments such as ourselves and our own, we are looking for a voluntary involvement, reciprocal. And that is not for any of us individually to decide in this duality that we are operating in at the moment, here and now, on these machines, with all the 5 physical sensory effects that we experience here in this physical duality. So by the outside forces, entities, I mean, things like twin flame love, soulmates or soul contracts. You don't really have to worry about it. That's already there, but it's that twin flame connection thing people talk about. They want to, that involves the voluntarism of another entity, and you can't dictate that merely with your intentions. There's a knowing you can have, and you just be patient, particle. Or money, manifesting money. That involves a reciprocal action as well, a volunteered reciprocal reaction. So we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about manifesting a material result in the physical construct that we have, our body. this amazing fun suit that we got. And so I'm going to throw it off the top because it keeps popping in my head anyway. Thank you, Hart. Epigenetics. It makes sense. It talks about if you get down to the bare bones, the meat and bones of it, scientifically it talks about a lot of science that isn't revenue producing, isn't going to be revenue producing, so it hasn't been, the resources hadn't been put in to study it, but it's a good study, and it talks about the cell wall and how it breaks it down to how our cells are nutritioned. So but manifestation of, let's say, make it simple, something we all want, good health. That good health, this is probably going to be part one. That good health, a lot of people is going to say is comes from intention, basically. When you boil it down, what's left in the bottom is intention. That's the foundation, the element. And it is, but it's not entirely that. It goes to perception, adjusting your perceptions. And the perception adjustment can often be achieved from finding yourself in a place of knowing and loving and not knowing and being. And there's a lot of different methods. I've employed a lot of different methods to create some really amazing healing results for my own body. And by employing my heart knowledge, not talking about this physical organ, but the etheric heart, the energy center that is the heart. It's called the chakra. It's called energy wheel. It's called sometimes spirit, the Christ consciousness, or Christ conscience, I believe. I think that a lot of us already have some kind of deep knowing that we ain't up here. We're in here. And that being the case, we can't ignore the knowledge that just comes to us here. That's like ignorance. And history shows ignorance does not benefit us. So evolution has handled that many times, many ways. So we're not gonna ignore the heart knowledge. Anyway, look, it's timestamp 9:53. So I'm gonna wrap this up. because I know we don't like watching videos longer than about 10 minutes. 10:02, timestamp 10:05. So this is, we're going to call this part one of the manifestation, personal. We're going to say personal manifestation rather than manifestation on the whole, because, like I say, that's a whole different type of manifestation. It can be accomplished, but that's not, that's on down the road. That's not where we want to start. We want to build a good, solid foundation here. So, part one. Thanks for checking it out. I appreciate it, and peace in love.